Good morning, Nancy. Again. All right, so I'm reading Little John 4. And I haven't gotten too far into it, but I'm just kind of ruminating on stuff. It's fun to to go through the word and slow it down a little. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun. It's fun to do that. Start thinking about, instead of just reading the Bible, which is what I've done, to see what I can get out of it. Okay, what story are you trying to tell me through this Samaritan woman thing, Lord? Like, what is in this for me? Pretty much. Just to read it and imagine what it was like in there, to just ask the Lord for his eyes and his heart and his mind in this. And all right, Lord, put me there. You were tired and you were thirsty, and I think he sat down while his disciples went to go get food because he was tired. And he spent 40 days in the desert without food or water. Anyway, so here he is tired. So he sits down by this well. And the thing that I'm reading here, the Samaritan woman comes by and Jesus asks her, "Will you give me a drink?" Samaritan woman says, "You're a Jew and I'm a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?" For Jews did not associate with Samaritans. And Jesus answered her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." "Sir," the woman said, "you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where can you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us this well, and drank from it himself, as did also his sons, his flocks, and his herds?" And Jesus answered, "Everyone who drinks will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I will give him will never thirst. I give him will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give him will become in him a spring of water welling up to eternal life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming back here to draw water." And he said, "Go and call your husband and come back. I have no husband." And then he says, "You're right when you say you have no husband. The fact is you have 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you said is quite true." And then it goes on. But the part just up here, the first thing that I was thinking about was he speaks to her about spiritual things, and she, like, every time he says something to her, she responds in the flesh, like from a physical perspective. He's like, if you knew who I was, you'd be asking me for a drink of water. I would have given you living water. And she's like, "But you don't have a bucket. And this well is deep. I don't get it." And then he goes, "Everyone who drinks this water here will be thirsty again, but the water that I give, you'll never get thirsty. It'll become a wellspring of water within." And she goes, "Well, I want that water so that I don't have to come back here." It's still like it's still a physical thing for her. It's her trying to make sense of what he's saying by relating it to her life, her experiences, her reality, living by sight, right? And I just feel like there's something in this. There's something in the this conversation of him speaking to her of revealing to her his truth and who he is, and her going, I want that. I want what you're telling me you have, but I want it in a way that makes sense to me, Like, give me that so that I don't have to do the regular physical stuff of life. I want your water, so give me your water and I will drink it, and then I won't have to come back here and draw water because I won't be thirsty. I won't need water. It'll be this spring in me, and then I won't have to drink this water. It's like applying it to our circumstances. So, and there's something in that. I mean, I know that that's what we do, or what we have, tried to do. We don't do it. We as a body do, apply Jesus' truths to our circumstances and filter his truth through our eyes, what we see, and then try to make sense of it. Man, and so his truth never really adds up, and there's so much mystery, and he is not a mysterious God. He's not mysterious. Like at all. He doesn't do that to us. He's revealed himself to us. But this is all a mystery to her until he speaks a word of knowledge. Isn't that funny? She just doesn't get it, doesn't get it, doesn't get it. And then he tells her about herself. And she's like, whoa, I know who you are. So that too, Lord, reveal that. Demonstration of, knowledge and might. Those are two different sentences. I was thinking of a demonstration of power, but then I'm also thinking of knowledge and might. Is it knowledge and might? Wisdom and understanding. Knowledge and might. Anyway, that's all I have for right now, because I've only read like 6 or 7 verses. So I'll continue. And I'll get back to you.